Hi, it's me. I wanted to talk about something pretty serious. I wanted to upload a Disney thing I did in August, but I feel like this is really serious and I do need to talk about it. I've had a lot of crap going on with me lately. I'm having a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression because of certain things that keep on happening. And I don't even know what I'm going to title this video yet, but like initially I was thinking friends or something because a lot of the issues I've been having have been with my friends. I love them to death, but at the same time, I feel like they say they understand. At the same time, I feel like they really don't understand. So I'm just gonna get down to the bottom of it. But okay. One thing about having friends that I want to talk about is like if your friends know you have something, I feel like you shouldn't always have I feel like you shouldn't always have to explain yourself to your friends. I mean, yeah, you should in like important and serious situations and everything, but like I'm just gonna use myself as an example because I find myself having to do this a lot, and it's frustrating because it makes me feel like my friends aren't really my friends. There's so many reasons why I've been questioning my friendships with like every single one of my friends. I have been getting closer to one of my friends, so that I like. But he's one of my more recent friends that I became friends with. But, like, okay, I feel like you shouldn't always have to explain everything. I mean, not, okay, maybe, I guess the way I'm trying to say this is, I'll just explain what's been happening to me. I have a disorder called generalized anxiety disorder. I'm definitely going to get big time into that in another video and explaining what I go through with it another time. But, like, I go through a lot with having GAD. One of the things being I have a hard time just going up to people. I freeze up just trying to go up to people. It's a very frustrating issue. It's a very frustrating thing. And, well, I had that issue on Friday. Like, I wanted to jump in, but I couldn't just jump in because I was just, like, I was nervous. I think because of the way I am, I'm someone who likes giving everyone a chance when it comes to doing something. It's like, okay, let them go first and then I'll do it later. And then I'll do it next, maybe. But, like, and it was to say we're doing a thing that has to do with a genre that I love. I love horror. I love the time of Halloween. And it had to do with that stuff. And I felt really left out. For one thing, that's another thing. Don't leave your friends out. If you're really friends with someone, don't leave them out of a conversation. Like, if it's something that you don't want your other friend, like another friend finding out about, maybe just talk to that friend in private or something. I don't know. I'm being a bit of a hypocrite saying that. I mean, I'm not perfect. No one's perfect. But, like, there are all certain things about friendships that should be taken accounted for. Like, take my anxiety... this actually ties in with what I was just saying. Take my anxiety into consideration. Don't tell me, well, just jump in. That really happened on Friday with one of my friends, and I wanted to hit her so badly. I actually wanted to strangle her. Well, I didn't, because, I mean, I know it's not right. That's why I just do it in my mind. Part of how I know there's something else that's mentally wrong with me. But take my anxiety into consideration before you smack talk me. Think about how I am. Think about maybe my anxiety before you say something like that. Because it's just, I don't, and because I can't just jump in because my freaking anxiety, I'm not making excuses, but that is part of me. That is part of who I am. I've come to accept that. I'm getting professional help for it. I do see a therapist. But like yeah, whatever. I think I pretty much explained myself there. Just take if the person has a disorder, take that into consideration. Don't just smack talk them right away. Don't just smack them right away. Like, I mean, I understand, like, almost all my friends have autism. So so they're not the best with communication skills, which is why I don't mean to my own horn, but I do feel like, as far as communication goes, I'm probably the better one at communicating, because I think before I speak. Unless I'm making a joke or something, but that's entirely different. I feel like they don't think before they speak. Think before you speak. Think about this person's current issues, think about what this person might have as far as a disability or disorder goes, and then say something. I'm not saying to spare all feelings. I mean, I don't want that, but at the same time, it's just think about how that person might respond, how that person might react to certain situations, certain things. Like, which brings me down to the next one. The next thing I wanted to talk about. Inviting people to things. This really holds a lot, because this did happen the other day. Oh crap, I'm almost about to break down again. Okay, this happened the other day. And the only reason why I'm saying is because I saw a video on Facebook, and it's just probably why my friend was invited to walk on the thing. But okay, if you see two people talking to each other, if you see a few people talking to each other and you're only inviting one of the people to go to something, wait until that one person who you want to invite is alone. You do not invite someone in front of your other friends, because that just makes us feel like shit. I feel like I'm not loved. I feel like I'm not wanted. That's the truth of the matter. And it really hurts when someone like literally invites your friend and not you right in front of you. Do not do that, because that hurts like a bitch. That hurts a lot. Like, I was ready to cry when that happened to me the other day. And again, I'm only saying this now because I saw a video on Facebook that someone posted, which is probably why the person was invited, and I see and I see one of my other friends in there too, and it's like they're having fun. I'm thinking, wow, I see how it is. Like, how come my friends, like, are able to make plans with other people and not me? Only one of my friends does that. Only one of my friends does that. And my other friend sort of does that, but not to the same extent. Me and my one friend at least try to make sure that we have a thing. Well, once every 3 weeks, he comes over, we watch movies. Why does my other friend do that? It hurts like a fucking bitch. It really hurts, because it hurts when your one friend, like, and I understand the friend Ubers and everything. We both Uber, so it makes it kind of difficult. But at the same time, it's like, it hurts. It hurts like a fucking bitch. It hurts like shit. And in speaking on inviting people, because again, that really hurts. Do not do that. Oh, this is what really tells me apart. This also recently happened to me. Everything that I'm talking about has happened to me recently. That really hurts me a lot. I don't know, again, I don't know what I'm going to call this video, but I need to upload this. These are all serious issues. All these have to do with communication skills. I'm not saying I'm the best with communication skills either, because I do have anxiety, which makes it really difficult. It's not an excuse, but we all have our own problems. I'm not perfect. No one's perfect. I don't expect anyone to be perfect. But there are things to take into consideration, especially on how you talk to people. Okay. One thing I hate, when people only talk to you because they feel bad for you. No. Don't talk to me out of pity. Don't you dare. Talk to me because you want to talk to me. And don't talk to me just because I'm someone's friend. Don't invite me somewhere because I'm someone's friend. Don't be saying, why don't you come on over? Oh, why don't you come on over since you're so-and-so's friend? Because it's just like, oh, really? So you only want to hang out? So you'll only, I mean, I might be reading too much into this, but like, if it's one of those things we'll invite, so, I mean, like, if you say, I want to, like, as if you want to get to know the person because she's someone's friend, then that's one thing, but make sure you say that. Make sure you say, oh, yeah, since you're, just, maybe, I'll just use this as an example. Like, oh, since you're Aisha's friend, do we want to hang out so that we can get to know each other? I'd like to hang out with you, because since I hang out with Aisha, then how about if I get to know you? I'd like to get to know you. That's a good way of inviting someone. But if you just say, since you're Aisha's friend and she's coming, why don't you come too? To me, that sounds like just an afterthought, which has happened a lot this year. And again, it hurts like a bitch. It really hurts. I mean, I'm sure the person didn't mean it, but it does hurt. And I understand that. See, that's the problem. I'm not saying it's a problem with people with autism, because not everyone with autism is the same thing with people with Down syndrome. I have Down syndrome. I'm not like majority of people with Down syndrome. I've never met a single person with Down syndrome who is as high functioning as me. I have yet to meet someone like that. I have yet to meet. Because everyone with Down syndrome who I know, all very low functioning. But, yeah, just don't invite me over because I'm someone's friend. If you want to get to know me, then tell the person. I want to hang out with you. Since I get along with this person, I figure I'd get along with you, kind of thing. That's fine. That's an acceptable way of inviting someone over. It's an acceptable way of talking to someone. But, just, I don't know. Oh, something else that happens to me. There's a lot of things that happen to me. I do feel like I'm shitted on constantly. It does feel like you want the truth. I do feel like everyone hates me, that no one likes me, that everyone just purposely avoids me when I haven't done anything to them. I guess it's just label this video the truth, I guess. I don't know. But maybe communication skills. I don't know. I'm just sick and tired of being treated the way I've been treated. And I'm sure the people don't mean to treat me like this, but it feels like it, and there's a right and wrong way of doing things. There's a wrong and right way of saying things. And I'm not trying to cut down freedom of speech, it's just a matter of being careful how you say things. Because with someone with anxiety like me, might take it another way entirely. Again, I'm going to get into the generalized anxiety disorder in another video and how I live with it. And what I deal with it, but I guess that's all I wanted to say. I guess I really don't know. I feel like I should start this soon before I start crying, and like I already almost did. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Again, the reason why is because I saw a post on Facebook. Okay. Maybe don't post that stuff on Facebook. I'm not saying, it's just, it hurts when I see two of my friends hang out with other people, one of which is the person who asked my other friend to come over, which I'm guessing is because they were filming something like that. It hurts like shit. It hurts like hell. Just don't be pulling that shit. Again, I'll admit, I'm constantly questioning my friendships. I really shouldn't be, but it feels like they really don't give a shit about me. It feels like that. And I hate to say that because I know one of them does watch my 2 videos. And whatever. But I guess since she does, I should. I don't know if I want to say it or not. I'm not trying to shit on you. I'm not. But it really hurts. It's like, and I think I've talked to my friend about this anyways, but it does. Okay, if you know someone it's like, okay, if you're getting together with someone and your friend is not, and your friend really wants to be with someone, but no one likes them, don't be rubbing shit into their face. Like, look, of course I'm going to be happy for you if you kiss the guy. Of course I'm going to be happy for you if certain things happen, but don't be rubbing it in the person's face. It might not seem like it to you, but to the other person, it could seem like, it could feel like it. And it kind of does sometimes. I know she doesn't mean to, but because I'm scared she's going to, my problem is I'm scared that my friends are going to hate me and that my friends already hate me. But, yeah. It just, look. Another thing with the anxiety thing. If you know your friend has anxiety, don't flat out tell them to tell the guy that they like to talk to them. It makes it feel like the other person doesn't understand. Don't say you understand if you don't understand. I mean, just say, like, look, I might not understand your situation, but I can kind of see where you're coming from, kind of a thing. It sucks. Oh, yeah, here's another thing. Because this also happened to me recently. If your friend is performing in front of the whole school with someone, and only one of the people gets acknowledged, that's not cool. Tell your friend. I feel like you shouldn't have to say anything to get freaking acknowledged. People should freaking acknowledge you. It did happen. no one acknowledged my performance until I said something, and I shouldn't have to. It hurts when one person gets all the attention when those two of you are up there. I'm not saying that I need to get all the attention either, but it should be equal. We should both be getting, it's the fact that we should both be getting the acknowledgement, not one of us, but both of us. Because it hurts. Because it makes you feel like, oh, great, no one likes me. I'm at that, because I've gotten to the point where I feel like no one likes me. Well, I feel like I'm going to be alone for the rest of my life. And I do not want people saying, oh my God, I've gotten on Instagram, be my sugar baby. No. No, no, no. Ew. Just, no. I don't know, this is getting to be kind of long, so I'm just going to stop now. Any questions, just post something in the comments. I don't mean to be, like, a Debbie Downer. It's just been really difficult for me when all of this shit just keeps on happening. But, like, maybe upload, I may have to edit my Disney video still, put on my computer first. But, thanks for watching if you made it this far. And I guess, see you guys next time, which hopefully will be the Disney video. I'll try and, this next weekend's gonna be busy, but the weekend after that I'll try. Next weekend is Rocky Horror weekend, so, yeah. Thanks for watching the video. Comment down below if you still want to. Ask me any questions, whatever. But again, no one's perfect. I don't expect anyone to be perfect. These are just things to keep in mind with your friends. And communication skills and that kind of stuff. I'm not perfect either. There's a lot of things. I'm working on all this stuff too. But yeah, comment down below if you want. Subscribe if you want to. I don't want to force anyone to subscribe, even though you should have. Sorry. So, bye. See you guys next time. Even though I think that was the 5th time I said that. No, just bye.